もう有名どころで全員いなくなった。まだ来ました。
My picks are going to be for sale. I just haven't got them yet, but I don't know what's but they're not a starter. Wow. So 19. one game wild card.
start turning up.
So whoever wins that game, but I'm pretty sure that whoever makes it first round outside the wild card, all every team gets that. That's why I think we're no more Apple wins and the games in those rounds after 90 minutes. Yeah. So there'll always be a winner.
Mike, you want to start us off?
I guess LeBron, just looking for the general summary of you from what you saw from the team in camp as you go into now the road opener against Denver. Where do you think you're at, and where do you feel like you got to get to?
I mean, it's a long road, obviously. I think when we start the third, about the 20th, so about 2 plus weeks, I think we're in a good place. We're still continuing to work our habits, continue to work our system in and getting new guys acclimated. But I like where we are today, as it stands, and a few days out from opening night. Going into the defending champions home.
You stuck to the plan that you had mentioned, wanted to play in half the games. It looked like pretty fresh physically, looked pretty explosive. How do you feel, and how was that according to the plan that you took all off season to get to?
Yeah, I mean, worked extremely hard to get myself back to top tier shape and get back, as injury free as possible, get my foot back right, and get my quick twitch and my explosiveness back. So I was able to stick with the plan, being able to play 3, rest 3 in the preseason. I felt pretty good in that last one that we just had the other night. And hopefully I can continue to, just keep building up, my momentum and building up my, everything going into Tuesday.
This is year 21 for you. How do you keep the juices still flowing? And what gives you hope that this team can compete for a championship?
I just think, for one, it's just my motivation to continue to be as great as I can be and solidify what I want to do with my career. And still seeing that Larry O'Brien trophy on my mind, on a daily basis. So it's one of the best 4 moments of my career, being able to host up that trophy. So that motivation alone, but also wanting to be legendary in this game. Let my game speak for itself long after I play. But this team has motivated me as well. Coming to practice every day, seeing the guys go to work every day, challenging each other, trying to get better every day, implement what we want to do, and so that's been motivating as well.
The macro motivation certainly comes from inside, that engine that drives you. But sometimes, does the micro outside stuff, does that give you a little bit of juice in any certain matchup? I'm obviously referring to the talk from the Nuggets this summer.
No, not really. The only outside for me as far as motivation is really my 3 kids. Watching my 2 boys play the games they love, and watching my daughter now who's playing volleyball. That's kind of the motivation I'm getting right now. I don't get motivated with myself. I'm going to say I'm motivated to play, because I do get motivated to go against the competition. I love competing against the best, but I don't need an individual team to motivate me. I'm self-motivated enough. My kids, that's my outside force for me.
You're about to start year 6 with the Lakers, and that's more than when you played in Miami. It's more than you were in Cleveland for your second stint. When you think about some of the numbers that are up in this place, Wilt only played 5 with the Lakers. How do you feel like that is a part of you at this stage of your career? Like, how have you become a Laker?
I don't know how to become a Laker. I don't know how to answer that question, but when I came here, I felt like I didn't want to be here just for a short stint. Came in with the notion that I would want to help this franchise get back to the postseason. I think before I got here, I don't think they had made it in the last 5 or 6 postseasons. And be able to put another one of those Larry O'Brien trophies back in Jimmy Buss' office. And I was able to do that. Everything else has been extra credit for me. As far as my personal goals, I want to continue to win. I want to continue to add on to that. I want to continue to hopefully move one of those Larry O'Brien trophies to the side and put another one up. But I don't, to the point of how I've become a Laker, whatever the case may be, that's for everybody else. But for me, I know my job has been this franchise is always going to be relevant, but also just more relevant in the basketball sense on the floor. We've done that since I got here.
LeBron, I wanted to ask you about your time management. Danny Green said on the podcast that your day is so structured he doesn't think you could take a number 2 in peace. But like, talk about that, like, like your structure with that and like, your time management and when that started for you too, because a lot of young kids look up to your work ethic too.
I don't know when it started, but yeah, my day is definitely planned out pretty much every single day. I like to follow that routine every single day, and obviously, things can alter that or change that, whatever the case may be. Especially when you got kids. But my kids' lives are kind of structured as well now. I got a 19-year-old and a 16-year-old. My daughter, hers jump a little bit, but I have everything planned out as far as my workouts, my family time, my me time, and whatever the case may be, whatever needs to get done that day. But I give a lot of credit to my family. My family has sacrificed a lot to allow me to be able to do what I do and to be able to commit to what I love to do, and that's play the game of basketball and do it at a higher level. So without them, I wouldn't be able to actually have that day-to-day. They allow me to come home sometimes and there's things going on, and they allow me to take my nap and get my rest, or they allow me to focus on the game and be able to watch film or whatever the case may be, or just get away from everything. They're the reason why I'm able to do it.
This is obviously nothing new to you, being in the league for 21 years, but throughout the playoff, your name was in Don Brooks' mouth and Malone's mouth and various guys' mouth. At what point do you draw the line and feel the need to respond to stuff, and at what point are you just like, this is all, I'll let my resume speak for myself?
I don't know. There will be a time. When that time is, I don't know. I don't know if it's now or there will be a time. There will be a time when everybody will get it for sure.
In a book or?
Nah, there will be a time.
They're gonna get it, huh?
With AD, have you noticed anything differently with him? Not just in terms of how he carries himself on the floor, but in terms of leadership, bringing guys along, especially with the new guys that we've had this summer.
AD's great, man. AD's amazing. We've been here the longest now on this team, I believe. Yeah. So I think it's year 6 for me, year 5 for AD. So we're both co-captains, and he's just as much of a leader of this ball club as I am, man. And I have a lot of like the guards and guys that I kind of take care of, and AD got a lot of the forwards and big guys that he take care of, and vice versa. And then we switch off, because it's just our leadership. AD's everything that this franchise could ever want and more. And I was definitely extremely happy and proud that he was able to get that extension too before the season started. Just 9 even more years. He's one of the greatest bigs that played for this franchise for sure.
LeBron, go back to the Denver series. What do you feel like was the biggest lesson as a group, and how have you seen that applied through training camp in the preseason entering opening night?
They were a better team. They won. They were able to close out quarters at times better than us. They were able to hit more timely shots than we were. They went on runs, and they were a better team, obviously, and they showed throughout the whole season. The way they was able to pretty much have the same starting lineup pretty much the whole season. I think Jamal Murray was out early in the season because he was still coming back from a knee injury, but that cohesiveness, that camaraderie, that chemistry on the court definitely helped them. So I don't know what the group has learned, because it's not the same group. It's not the same group that we have. They have some new pieces as well, but we just learn to be better. we all wanted to be better individually in the offseason, kind of bring that to the ball club. If you can come back a better player, both on the floor and mentally, then it makes the team better. And then the new additions that we got, I feel like we added some really good pieces that can complement the guys that were already here. So I think it's going to be fully shown on Tuesday or Thursday or whenever we play after that. It's early. But if we can get better throughout the course of the season, throughout the course of every week, throughout the course of every road trip, we can be a really, really good team. A really good team. So I look forward to seeing it.
Having done this for so long, what's this trail like to get to June? How do you navigate everything that goes through it?
One thing about me, I'll never shortcut the process. Never. I don't look to June. Obviously, that is the ultimate goal, is to be able to play and represent your great. I think it's there. How are you? Good.
When did you get that peace of mind and the physical side of things back to?
I don't know when the date was. It obviously wasn't early on in the summer after